so far has been able to deny 4 of Alchemist's creeps, so that's really huge for the laning phase against Alch. You want to slow him down as much as you can.
Yeah, and I guess with MP's dual lanes as well, does it feel like they don't really have many options in terms of sending a hero mid to help out Envy? They've got to kind of leave him on his own for the laning stage.
Yeah, I think, look at what they're doing right now.
I mean, top lane.
Yeah, they're pressuring them so much, and they're going to... Oh, SVG is going to go down first.
Yeah, looks like they kind of went a bit over-aggressive there, MP, and in fact, see if they play with anything else. MSS will be chased down, but he has the surge, but what a way to give up.
And he deals a lot of damage, and diving there was clearly not a good choice for MP, and the Ogre was also in the vicinity there, so it was not a very good trade for MP.
And bottom lane here, this is good news for MP as they surround KP, and with a good crush from SVG, allowing the boys to get themselves a kill and return. So now bringing it to 1-1 on the board.
Yep.
And both safe laners finding a bit of action.
Back to your question where you were asking me
to get the vision, it was a little bit of an awkward spot around the trees there. But very, very, very close nonetheless.
And right now, Newbee making a move here. It's night time. A lot of teams do this.
KP looking for the bait, you see, trying to make MP go in on him. And that's going to allow the side of Newbee to get this really deep, nice wraparound on both Aoi and Rose. And in come Faith and Kaka. I don't think MP were expecting this one. Fire Blast onto Aoi. They're going to look to focus down Rose first. As Newbee find not just one, but they should get the second. Indeed, with the curse, they will. Aoi tries with a cell to give him a love in the stick. Ooh, he's actually going to be able to duke this out for a little bit. But Faith and Kaka, they'll continue to hunt. Kaka stealing intel and already looking pretty good for this silencer. 6 minutes in and 6 intel in the bag. Well calculated his movement. Mid lane, MV as we see is caught up in CS due to the stacks. Top lane's actually going to be where the action happens as Aoi TP's back into the game, up towards top. Unai tries to go for the Gust and TP out.
Close.
It was a good attempt, but indeed not quite enough to save him. As MP getting themselves a good kill onto the core and return. And indeed, bottom lane, SVG try for the TP out himself. He's not going to make it. Kaka, he's not even going to go down to the tower here. This support silencer, I mean, it's really worked out for Newbee. Their movements and calls to make are certainly helping them keep a...
So maybe he's trying to figure out, maybe he hasn't made up his mind for sure yet. Like power trades into Radiance, Armlet Radiance is still fine, I think. But I think overall that build is pretty legit. I like the build a lot when you're going up against a lot of pressure. Bottom lane,
I mean, KP, again, this man plays really on the edge, and KP actually with a bit of a miscalculation, coming in too close to the tower, taking 2 hits, and that is a tasty bit.
Minute 5.
He's been incredibly active, Kaka.
Like, you expect Silencer to be that support which carries the TP to react, and he's being in the lane constantly pulling to get levels, but no, Kaka has been really active, helping the team secure kills.
Oh, actually, then down in the Radiant jungle.
Oh, Envy.
Yeah, we're going to see Envy being playing around there, but U9 was found out, and in fact, he's trying to get himself towards the rune. It's going to be nabbed from right underneath his nose, and SVG and MSS, they were stood there, and U9 kind of walks up to the jungle at that choke point on his own.
The two teams are continuously trading farm. I think MP will be much more comfortable with the position.
They have walked into Aoi, and that would be a perfect pick-off to find. They have a global silence available if necessary. It looks like they'll be able to get the pick-off without it, dragging him back with the lasso and allowing SCCC to pick up the kill. A very, very nice find for Newbee.
To pressure, because against what NP have, Newbee needs to constantly pressure them, take towers, force fights if possible, get objectives, and secure map control. They can't let NP be farming contently the whole map.
As we saw there from that beautiful camera shot, the Blink Dagger now safely and securely delivered to KP. And they want to make something happen with this, I guess. We have SCCC having the Aegis and actually finding Rose here on his own with a global silence to make sure no defensive disruption or backup comes out.
Kill secured, I would call that.
I mean, that is the global silence down for a couple of minutes.
Build a less greedy build because you're up against a drought. If you go for the Radiance build, it's going to take some time. Unless you have a super good start.
KP, indeed, he finds the lasso that he was looking for as SVG was not expecting the jump on him from the back.
That was huge. He was close to his blink on the Slardar, so that was a big thinking of. Like Lotus Orb isn't, nah, not Lotus Orb, not this game probably. I think Hex is probably like the biggest item and the most impactful item.
Look at this wraparound though for Newbee. They're coming around from the backside. KP getting a good jump onto the Alchemist. The global silence coming out from Kaka. They try and get in with the Slardar. Gust out as well as they've taken down Alchemist as well as Rose. SVG to be beaten down upon as well. And that is the combo that we talked about there. The back. Okay. No, even against the silencer and the drow, is that not something you need to be that worried about?
Oh, here comes SCC.
Yeah, here comes the pain from Newbee. KP in onto MSS, and he's quickly out, accepts his fate, and stands there for the show. It's getting a little bit gruesome here. Yeah,
going to allow him to, you know, especially the Drow, because Drow is still a very squishy target if you can actually get the stun and blink on her.
Well, as you can see down bottom, SVG playing around with an illusion. Top lane though, Rose is the one with the bigger issues. Newbee getting a kill and actually trying to fight round through the backdoor protection of that tower, which they won't actually even...
Still a very peculiar Alchemist build.
It really is. I don't think I've seen anyone else do this
KP,
recently.
they're going to spot him out with the ward
Yeah,
here.
the smoke's gone, and immediately this time the jump in successful. Envy's there to follow through with SVG. They get themselves a nice tasty bit of gold into Envy's pocket.
They need a gem so that doesn't happen. Newbee needs to
just what the AC, I think, as you said.
I like AC next.
Yeah.
He's trying to go for this.
He
kill.
wants to
Can
go
he
for
get it this
Kaka.
time?
Okay, he may be in trouble though. There is backup here, so he may have got the silencer, which is posing as a core, but it is just a support. Envy will put the big B. He tries to TP out. Oh, is he going to do it? Oh, Envy! It was.
Oh my god.
Will it win in the game? That's another question, because Newbee, they're now knocking on his door. They're up to the racks, and MP, they've got to pull a defense together here.
Oh, where's their team?
Where's their carry? Well, he's sitting at 1/3 of health, and he's back to base. Owie taking a nuke to the backside there from SCCC. Envy jumps. Oh, Envy! He's just done it. He's not morphing out for once. The Aegis on the ground. Can they kill him a second time? That's the question. Looking for the jump in for the global silence. The damage! Envy! He's a genius! The Basher pickup there, securing the kill. U9 will get out. He didn't get the back
in the game.
I mean, I guess the question is as well, with this AUK build, he probably still looked to switch out the arm now, I imagine, for something, but all talking about the AUK.
Escape again?
Have they got the damage to kill him? That's the question. They lasso him back. Initial nuke here from the Morphling, but Envy pops the BKB, starting to try and walk this off. He's going to make it. They pop the global silence, but there's no real kind of follow-up initiation from Newbee after their first jump in. They just got to global and run. Faith, caught in the tree line. They know he's there, MP. They'll look for the Ogre Killers. SVG jumps forward. They surround Faith. They'll take something, but again, it really feels like Newbee, you know, they must be scientists because they are baffled. They do not know what to do against MP. On time still. As MP ready to push in, and we'll see how much they can get done. Kaka already trying to harass back Owie, but immediately with the man start backs off. There's the lasso back off as he jumps in MSS with the 3-man, and the follow-up there, crush from SVG. Owie comes in with the Eclipse. They've taken down 2. Owie survives here with the Glimmer Cape. He's going to TP out. His support's keeping Owie alive. He'll get himself back to safety. Envy walking this off like a walk in the park.
What? Pretty good. Because it actually provides you with a lot of stats if you're looking to keep fighting and you're not looking to, you know, drag the game too long.
Oh, and Envy. He's looking for the jumping onto SCCC, and he manages to pop the Linkers with the initial jump and then follow for Abyssal Blade. They do get a good lasso, and Envy surrounded and taken down out for 80. But there's the vacuum wall. Owie coming in as well with that Eclipse, bringing Newbee incredibly low here. SCCC's trying to morph his way out of this one, and Newbee do keep themselves all alive as they survive 30 seconds.
They're just trying to use the illusions to slow the push down. Seems like it's going to be more than enough for them. Newbee are really, really worried about going... Oh, they're going to just run in. Look at the damage the illusions is doing.
Oh, Rose taking a nuke to the backside. They are going to fortify. And at the least, it looks like they don't have Eclipse.
This is tough.
Who can they get the jump on here? I'm going to see the Newbee spotting them out. Already trying to burst down Rose. I'm going to be able to nuke him straight away. The wall's going to be dropped, catching out SCCC and Kaka. Demonic Purge as well onto the Morphling. In fact, Envy's managed to find U9 on the side, got the jump in and finished off the Drow Ranger on his own. And at the end of the day, they'll be fine with that. They've got a vacuum back on SCCC as well. He's already utilized the TP. Envy closing in with the concoction, pots the PKP to make sure that he can throw it. And Envy now getting in range, bashing him down. Can they actually kill him? Yes, they can. They've done it. Envy with the concoction, that was perfect. You know, he's charging it up. The global silence comes out. Kaka with this push. They're pushing forward with just 2. Owie maybe getting a little too confident, forgetting that there's still 3 left alive. Indeed, it looks like Envy trying to come in to back him up. They've got the Eclipse. Owie moving forward. BKP and Glimmer Cape up. Envy, can he find any more of this concoction? Doesn't look like he can. Newbee get themselves far enough away, and that is Owie utilizing the BKB down for a full minute, of course, again, and Eclipse is not there as well. They'll try and push in nonetheless, but they do have to be careful. U9's back up, and in 30 seconds they'll be more to deal with as well. Envy, indeed, his BKB is still on cooldown for 3 seconds. They need to keep him alive. BKB in 1 second, he gets it out on Chemical Rage. He's even thinking about turning around the vacuum again. MSS! Oh my god, this Darkseer! It's absolutely perfect play in that fight from NP as they catch 3. They'll clean out the mid set of racks. Kaka buying back. MSS now with a Shiva's Guard as well. This has been some incredibly godly play here from from this Darkseer, and SVG's always there with the follow-up. There's 3 heroes now down on Newbee. They do not have buyback. NP able to do serious amounts of damage here. Aoi picks up a refresher. Ready for the GG fight. Rose. Oh, he disrupts himself here to dodge the initial bit of damage. He's in a bit of problem. Can his team save him? No, they can't. Rose is out. Envy comes in, gets the stun on SCCC. Envy falling low. Again, the vacuum and crush from MSS and SVG. SCCC is forced to buy back. Kaka's out for 80 seconds. And NP clean up the top.
Have no BKBs on anyone.
Oh, poor old Rose though. He's not having fun with this Morph C-Blade. Let's see if they're prepared for this. KP jumping forward. MP grouped up. Who's going to get the jump? Rose Glimmer caping, seeing if he can get a bit of vision as he comes close. He's actually going to be the target that gets immediately lasted. SVG coming in with the 2 bounce. Oh! The Eclipse rips them down. 3 out. Oh. I think one of he managed to use the cheese to keep himself alive there on the drought.
Oh my.
Morphling. SCCC does not want to mess around with that after he just saw the power that MP can rip out. SVG, he's just styling. He's got a Shadow Blade. U9, he doesn't carry detection. He's a core. Don't be silly. Oh! Envy?
Oh, he didn't have ultimate up, and he was.
I mean, 25 seconds is not that long.
Oh,
but at the same time, look how fast these guys
push. Can he get the
push.
slaughter? Ooh, the EternaLEnVy.
Yeah, he's gone and he drags him in. SVG's down for a minute. He does not have buyback in Newbee.
Oh,
keeping their composure in a chaotic game. His life here to hold on to this one, especially as he'll be fighting without SVG by his side.
Darkseer needs to pull off a big vacuum.
And there we have Envy with the jump in. SCCC full incredibly low. There's the vacuum onto 2. SCCC, can he get himself out? No. The Aegis is out. I'll get themselves back up to the high ground. BKB has been used already by Aoi.
They have 1 Eclipse right now. Refresher is 50 seconds off, so they won't be having that in their arsenal right now.
25 seconds and we are going to see SVG back in.
He can basically BKB and hit the racks if he wants to. Oh, he's hitting the racks.
Envy cooking up the concoction, jumps in SCCC, juking it out with the waveform, and KP trying to find the follow-up, but immediately the stun is there. Envy falling low though, could he keep himself alive, trying to back himself out of this fight? The Glimmer Cape's not going to be enough, he's out. He'll buy back immediately. Uni's been able to finish off both Aoi and MSS, they'll all buy back as well. And now Newbee trying to retreat, but they've already done the damage. Mega creeps are out.
But MP can still win this game. They need to take just the last set of racks from Newbee. It's still possible.
Can they do it?
Aegis is out, so they have to push out their lanes.
But look how much that fight cost them. Those 3 buybacks, setting them back a clear 6K.
I think it's still possible for them to win. Like, they just need to...
Very nicely to MP's builds and plays, and now pressuring the tier 4s. What can MP do about this? They're looking for the smoke and the wraparound from the side. Envy, who's he going to get the jump in onto? He's looking for KP on the back line. He's trying to get out of the fight. The vacuum is there. Onto SCCC as well. They turn around, get the bash out. SVG forced out. He will keep himself alive for the time being. Aoi coming in with the Eclipse of the BKB, but KP gets the dragon, brings Envy out of the fight with a buyback there. KP may have just secured the game for Newbee. They're forcing the rest of them back to base, and indeed with Envy on the sideline for 2 minutes, that'll allow Newbee to clean onto the tier 4s and on to more. They're looking for kills, looking for Aoi. SVG taking Glaives to the backside, will get himself back to base. Aoi trying to force SCCC as well, but with the nukes, Aoi's out as well. It's all falling apart for MP. Newbee take the victory there with some very, very smart decisions at the end. That